Over time, what you'll see with online leads, if you're steady with them and you keep a good flow of them coming in, that you have regular business that keeps coming and coming and coming. It's an investment. So just like a stock or something you would buy over time, you know that you're putting time and effort in today so that you're paid regularly tomorrow. And it's the way to go now, because quite honestly, people don't go to real estate offices anymore. Floor calls for most of the calls you get on the floor time in an office now, or they're calling for other agents, or they just want to get a quick price on something. It's very hard to get conversations going because they can just go online. So, if you're there, you get first shot at them.
I prefer to have the online leads. It's kind of a safe way for people to get to know me and to do that background shopping. And then I'm there to help them and to answer questions and to provide them with quality content and things that are going to be of value to them.
When I first got started in this, I worked for a company for 6 months, and they said, now go talk to your friends, go talk to their friends, etc., to get your leads. And I was terrified. For me, the leads is the lifeblood of my business.
I think a lead, it's a good lead regardless of how, whether they're ready or not. You don't really know what the story behind the lead is.
And to be able to meet them before they're ready to pull the trigger and be the person that can help them advise. Be the person that can go show them around some neighborhoods, right? So the best thing about internet leads, right, especially if you get the ones that are out of state, that aren't here, and you see somebody from Massachusetts looking in California, I'm not gonna work with them. They're out in Massachusetts, they're not gonna buy. They don't know anything about California. Maybe they're relocating. Maybe they know the school systems are great and they want to grow their family up there, but they don't know anything yet. And you get to be the person that helps them. Who do you think they're gonna trust when they're ready to pull the trigger? It's gonna be you.
The great thing too is as these consumers are searching on this website, they're going to see the agent's information constantly, whether it's a photo of them or their contact information. And so it's not even really a cold call to begin with. It could be a warm call because they are on the site and they're seeing their bio, they're seeing their image, and they're most likely seeing their emails as well.
I know not everybody who signs on and becomes a lead is ready to just hit the ground running. There's people who are careful and want to research and take things very, very slowly. And so we just kind of have to respect who they are, build that confidence in them, build that rapport.
So there's an example of a Boston lead that registered as Daffy Duck or Donald Duck. It was one of the ducks, right? Customer sat in the system for over 8 years, but we had them set up on a regular listing notification. One day, an agent, by the way, the agent that got this deal was 3 weeks with the company, got it reassigned to her. A notification went out from the system to her, to the client. Client called up and said, hey, you just sent me a house. I know I've been in the system. I'm Daffy, right, or Donald, but my real name is, I think it was Donald, and I think the guy's real name was Donald, right, or Don. And I'd love to see this house on Saturday. So she's like, okay, great. New agent, newly licensed. It was $8.6 million. He wrote the offer that night. It was cash, and they closed in 2 weeks.
You just stay with them, and eventually, just out of the blue, you just never know what will happen, what triggers that person to do it.